More Premier League matches today, and we wrap things up here with one of those classic nostalgic Premier League fixtures. Perfect Sunday evening. United against Newcastle United, coming to you live here from Old Trafford in just a few minutes' time when we round off another busy day across the Premier League. In fact, for both these teams, it's been a really crucial weekend. Manchester United have to respond to Leicester City and Manchester City, and Newcastle, boy, do they need a win. See you shortly.
They share a common need for Premier League points, but with different targets and objectives. The reality for Manchester United is staying clear of the teams behind them, and after the early result today catching Leicester City. Managers that have made the most changes in the Premier League this season, so there are changes for Newcastle. Joelinton starts in place of Dwight Gale, who's a substitute. The other 10 started the defeat at Chelsea on Monday, so the players take the knee. This was the game for a time in the mid-90s. Ferguson and Keegan head-to-head with league title. And he's managed to get the other side of Kraft as well, but then seemed to forget to take the ball with him, and Newcastle will accept the goal kick. Yeah, good start for foreseeable future is a major blow. And Joelinton trying to find a bit of space inside the Manchester United box, but plenty of red shirts back there to defend.
Yeah, he almost seemed surprised.
So Gea, who didn't want to take a chance, and then the shot that took a deflection and is acrobatically tipped over the crossbar by the Manchester United goalkeeper from Joelinton.
Yeah, it was one of those kind of...
These two sides met. Manchester United scored 4 in October when the teams played against each other. Newcastle's last win here was in 2013 when Johan Cabaye scored the only goal and he retired. And Joelinton and Saint-Maximin were quickly running ahead with him to try and join him, but that was good defending by Maguire. It's there by De Gea, straight to Joelinton. And then Shelvey. Well, Shelvey has been struggling for goals this season. He is a good striker of the ball, and that was half a chance there for Scott McTominay, who's been in excellent form recently here for Manchester United. There's a foul on Bruno Fernandes. Playing up the options here. Decides just to lift one in towards Nemanja Matic. Started brightly here. They're working really hard without the ball, Jermaine, aren't they?
Yeah, they're working really well without the ball. I mean, to the point, you know, you're looking at Manchester United and thinking, come on, someone get on the ball, someone take responsibility. But I think it's the work rate of New.
Almiron looking to sneak in behind Manchester United. James waiting for red shirts to arrive and then drills the cross in. Darlow was just able to get back at the second attempt with...
He'd much rather be on this left-hand side.
Shaw into Bruno Fernandes. United having a look down the other side with James, who's full of speed. The baby face with a bright future.
I say his old team, I mean the City that he...
Lifted back in towards... Wan-Bissaka was further up the pitch, so Fred's got to deal with him. Lindelof can then... Almiron with a shot, and David De Gea with a comfortable save. It's the sign of the confidence, though, in the Newcastle team that Wan-Bissaka on his left foot, and Darlow with his first save tonight. Well, he scored against Newcastle when they played before. This might be his lucky club, Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, well, it's a good run.
Of Kraft. 3 waiting for a cross in the middle. Rashford goes himself and squeezes it in into the tightest of gaps between the outstretched hand of Karl Darlow and the near post. And Marcus Rashford gets his 18th goal of the season down to individual ability.
Yeah, that's the difference here. You know, with someone like Marcus Rashford, you've got a match winner. There's a bit of an inquest going on whether Karl Darlow feels...
Willock with the ball in this time, away by Maguire. Saint-Maximin coming in again, and this time it pays off. Well, they never dealt at all with the set-piece, Manchester United, and Saint-Maximin rattles that into the top of the Manchester United net to make it 1-1.
Well, they've spotted something here, Newcastle, because that's about the 3rd set-piece or corner they've taken where they're playing the
finish by the 23-year-old Frenchman, who's had a spell out with an injury. Is a bit of a problem. Fred's in the middle of it. Almiron trying to be the peacemaker. Off goes Willock, holds off Wan-Bissaka, clips in the cross. Fred hits it with a left foot, hits it straight at Darlow. Plenty of power and pace on the shot from the Brazilian, and well held by Darlow for Newcastle.
Yeah, I mean, when you've...
Shaw's ball in towards Maguire, and it was well dealt with. Matic doesn't he, Steve?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
And he'll be happy with the 45 minutes he's just seen here at Old Trafford. Manchester United did go ahead through Marcus Rashford with a shot that beat Karl Darlow at the... Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Paul. I would think a big concern for Steve Bruce in the second half is that Manchester United have scored 29 goals in the second half of Premier League matches, which is the most.
So unless they pick things up, don't really see them.
Bissaka looks like he's got Kieran Clark to deal with. Harry Maguire got the faintest at him when he's out there for Newcastle. Here's Shelvey, hits the shot. If anybody can score the spectacular one from a long way away, it's John Joe Shelvey. Absolutely did a number on Daniel James. Shelvey and away by Fred. Here's Saint-Maximin, makes the room, hits the shot. Good save, David De Gea. Well, it was almost him again.
Oh, it's a great touch. It's actually a really good save from David De Gea in the end as well. I mean,
off by Newcastle. Here's the dangerous Saint-Maximin. Fred out to Shaw, away by Lascelles, away from Kraft. Now there are four waiting for a cross from Marcus Rashford, who in the end sees it go behind for the goal kick. It's going to work its way here to James with a chance to shoot, and Daniel James with another goal for Manchester United. Well, he scored one on Thursday in the Europa League, and he hit that hard and true beyond Karl Darlow to make it Manchester United 2, Newcastle United 1.
Yeah, it's a complete goal out of nothing. You know, Steve Bruce is in shock here. He'll be thinking my team starts.
Off goes Martial. It's a nice run, it's a good shot, and it was moving, and it was beaten away by Darlow.
Yeah, it's the first thing he's done today, Martial. But he
did have a pocket of space and gets the shot away, which was straight at Darlow.
You have to say
Ryan Fraser,
where those goals are going to come from. That's their only problem.
It's a foul by Lascelles on Martial. Lascelles took a knock as well. Jakes 2. It's a nice ball into Anthony Martial. Kieran Clark leaning on him. Darlow was quickly there. The offside flag eventually went up against the Manchester United striker, but it was a lovely first-time ball up to him by Rashford. Well, forward here, the right back. Fraser gets it back off him. Chance to shoot for Fraser. Occupied by Marcus Rashford.
Correct.
And you're not going to move him. So on comes Mason. James gets away from Lewis, and it's headed behind by Kieran Clark. He just slipped there, the left back, which allowed James to get the cross in. Matic, Rashford, down he goes, penalty. It was rash and reckless from Willock.
Yeah, definitely a penalty this. Referee's in a great spot. I think Joe Willock knows.
Revenge. Nothing Darlow could do this time, as Bruno Fernandes makes it 22 goals in an outstanding individual season for him, with another ice-cool penalty, and it's now 3-1 to Manchester United.
Nhận định bóng đá Juventus với Crotone trở về sân chơi quốc nội sau khi phải nhận thất bại đáng quên ở trên sân của Porto trong khuôn khổ loạt trận Champions League vừa qua. Rõ ràng các cầu thủ Juventus đang rất muốn tìm lại được chiến thắng, qua đó lấy lại sự tự tin vốn có của đội bóng này.